they may not be the one who are waving the white flag, but they are also feeling the tension in their financial needs. So that's where I decided, in all cases, we do not judge who is coming to collect the free food, we just give. Hi, my name is Dora. I'm from Awesome Canteen. Awesome Canteen is actually a fusion restaurant and we have been around since 2013. Since last year, March, when there was call out for a lockdown, we were forced to stop all the dine-in business. So almost half of our incomes are gone. The first MCO was focusing very much on surviving, sustaining. So when the cases start hitting at 10,000, we started reading a lot of news about people committing suicide. People are facing difficulty. There are a lot of people who are in very low morale and they do not know what to do. They were like thinking, when is this going to end? So that's where I decided to come up with this movement. We placed a box of white paper for people to collect. So when they collect the white paper, or they could bring their own white paper, they just subtly give it to our waitress or our cashier. Once they give us the white paper, we get the message, no question asked, we will give them the free food. It consists of rice, egg, veggie, and also a protein, whether it's chicken or it could be fish. So it's actually a wholesome meal lah. So when they give us the white paper, we will fire the food into our kitchen and we cook fresh for them. So when this food, upon receiving, is all warm and freshly cooked. We actually work with different people. You not necessarily have to be NGO, it could be individual who's helping a certain area of low-cost flat, helping people who are doing home quarantine, So we don't question. Every time when we give, it incurred a lot of costs because we have to stop our operation. We have to come up with our own resources, manpower to cook this 100 to 200 packs. We are very grateful to a lot of supporters, our regular clients, to our associates, to our friends who actually have donate, whether in terms of fundings or ingredients. There are people who actually send us eggs every week just for this purpose itself. And even our supplier, they are also helping by giving the chicken or fish in a very low cost. We are definitely one of the frontliners. Of course, our risk is not as high as those medical people, like doctors and nurses. But in a way, we still risk our life to do our delivery. We still risk our life to provide food and all that to service people in all walks. I myself, I have 2 kids. One is 2, another one is 3. And my husband is the chef here. So both of us is always staying out for work and all that. So when we reach home, there is a fear that we are also facing that we may be a disease carrier or virus carrier that will put into our young ones. That kind of risk is a different type lah. Okay, I think maybe I can share this little story. I went to Old Town Market to buy some prawns one day. And the seller was asking me, oh, you bought so many prawns. Is it for a restaurant? I say yes. So you are a restaurant owner? I say yes. Then he whispered to me, be persistent. The journey is still very long. Suddenly I felt very encouraged because even though he's a prawn seller, but this word coming from him is like, we are trying to come together and help each other. So in a way, for my message to a lot of other people, let's just be positive, be hopeful, and be persistent in what we are doing and believing in. So I believe with all this positivity, we will be able to fight this virus together and live with it.